G'day guys, this is episode 12 of Miami Masterclass. My name is Ian and we are going to run through the month of May 2016 in this episode. In the last episode, you'll remember we finished quite poorly. I think we have a 7-game losing streak, a 6-game losing streak after starting the month so well. So I've made a couple of changes in between the last episode and now to lead us off. The first one is the strategy. Gary Jones originally had our starting pitches being pulled very early. He only allows me to bump it up one notch, which is all I can do. As you can see, I'm clicking away there. So he's bumped it up one notch. And I've done that for a couple of reasons, because our pitching isn't fantastic at the moment, particularly our relievers. With Dan Harron in particular, look, he's going 8-10. You remember I brought him up because he's on a massive salary. He's on $4.4 million both this year and next year, and he's just dropped off completely. So we really need to get rid of this guy, which is why I have made a few changes with the transfers, with the trades, I should say, not the transfers. I'm talking soccer here, aren't I? I'm not talking the correct thing. If we go, I'll try and find it eventually. So as you can see on the transaction screen, we are freeing up a lot of money here, because we are going to take Joe Ortiz from the Arizona Diamondbacks. Now, he's nearly 26, got a very low salary, but most importantly, look, he's a left-handed pitcher, which is something that we need, because we lost Brad Hand, remember. We sent him down to AAA, so we definitely need to get a left-hander back in, and he's not too bad. He's had a bit of a slow start this season, as I think everyone has, but in these few starts that he's made in the majors, I've been quite impressed. So we're giving away Dan Harron, which thankfully that frees up a lot of money. We're also sending Will Venable because they're short in right field. And although he's been playing very well for the month of April, he batted .444 with good ops, he's on the decline. He's on $3.6 million. We're definitely not going to re-sign him. He's a free agent at the end of the year, so he'd just be playing out his time just because. And we're also sending them centre fielder Seymour, who, although he's got very good defensive ratings and he's a bit of a speedy guy, I'm not too impressed with his batting stats there, although our head scout does seem to think he's quite good. So I'm going to go ahead and complete that trade, because that frees up a lot of room. So I'll make the changes in the roster right now and bring Joe Ortiz into the active roster. And what we will do is we will promote someone. Where are we now? What's our biggest weakness at the moment is second base, because the people seem to think that D. Gordon isn't that great. I disagree. I think he's doing very well in second base. So that's our weakness. If we have a look in AAA here, I'll tell you what. Let's get back out of that. Let's go into the actual team screen so you can see a bit easier. I don't think there's anyone that is really impressing me too much. Heckavaria, of course, is the shortstop, so I'm tempted to sort of bring him back up. But as you can see, in AAA this year, he's batting .194, which isn't really impressing me. So there's really no one that I particularly want to bring up. We've got Justin Bone, he's batting .304, and he's quite young. He might be worthy of a call-up against speedy guy. Batting ratings are average, aren't they? They're in the yellow, so I'm not too impressed with them. So I don't really know who we can bring up. Justin Bohr again. Now, he's only a first baseman though. But can I move some of these players around? So CJ Cron. So Cron can only play first base as well. So I don't want to bring up this guy, Justin Bohr, because he just wouldn't play. So I might actually bring up a reliever. Let's go back to pitching. Who's been doing very well in the relievers here? Narvison's been playing very well. Tom Colin, he started with us in the bigs last season. And you know what? He didn't do too badly, did he? He batted .273. Perhaps I should give him another crack. But he's a righty. I don't really want another righty. I'm looking for lefties. So we got Grant Dayton, who unfortunately has done nothing so far because his control's right down. So I'm not a bit apprehensive to bring him up. So I'm really at a loss who to bring up. Carter Capps, he finished the season very well last year with a 4.26 ERA in 21 starts. He might be worthy of a call-up. So I think I might actually. He's only a righty, but we don't really have anyone else because I don't want to bring up Brad Hand because his control's right down. I don't like pitches with poor control. And look, he didn't do too badly last year. He went 3.31 ERA, but his ERA plus is right down this season. So if I call him up, but we don't have a lefty. That's the rule. It's the tough decision. Grant Dayton's definitely no better, is he? So it's either that or Narveson. Narveson, I don't think he's ready for the call up. I mean, he's 35 as well, so he's going to be going soon anyway. I think I might call Brad Hand up, actually. Brad Hand or Carter Capps. Carter Capps, he's got a bit more control. Doesn't have a lot of movement, so for that reason he's a bit of a fly baller. But his whip's quite low. I'll tell you what, I'm going to bring up Carter Capps. So we're going to... don't have any lefties besides the guy I've just called up. This guy I've traded for, I should say, from Arizona. Actually, you know what? I mean, it shows how indecisive I am. I'm going to bring up Brad Hand because we just need more lefties, don't we? He deserves another crack, and that fills out our roster. So if we have a look at pitching, so this hasn't. Oh, it has. It already has brought in Joe Ortiz. So we've now got Joe Ortiz in the line in the bullpen, and he's going to hopefully sort of settle the pitching down a bit because we've been just slogged all over the park lately. We've also made a couple of changes. If I can, I've got to have to find the screen I'm on to show you. If we can go to trading block, pending trades. Oh, we don't have any. Where are we? Pending trades. We don't have any. No, we don't want pending trades, do we? We want... Where are we? Pending offers. As you can see, I have offered a few minor league contracts. Now, I'm not expecting to get this guy. He just signed a big contract for the Giants in real life, didn't he? He had a very poor year last year. He went 6.27 for the White Sox. Whip was through the roof. And his ERA was right down along with WAR. Again, his control's low, but he's got sort of quite good... attributes everywhere else. His pitches aren't too bad, so he's sort of worth a punt. I've offered him a minor league deal, and he wants no minor league deal, so I don't think I'm going to get him. The other two are lefty relievers. This guy certainly not ready to play. He's only 17. He's turning 18 soon, and I think he's got the potential to be a so-so reliever. He's not going to certainly be a superstar, but if we can sign him, and he's only young, if we can sign him, he could do something quite interesting. And the other guy is this guy, Ross Detweiler. He played for Texas last year, and he didn't do too badly. In 68 games, he had an ERA of 3.53. Control, very, very good. Same with movement. Doesn't have a great repertoire of pitches there, but he's got good stamina, so he could even fill in the long relief. But again, only thrown him a minor league deal. He's 30 years old, just turned it more or less. We'll have to wait and see with them. But we will crack on with the month. I'm also going to be doing this one slightly different because what I want to do is do the games day by day because I'm going to have to be checking the waiver wire a bit more, trying to look for some relievers to bring up. And that's a blow, isn't it? We've just lost Fernandez for 2 weeks. And that's our 7th loss in the row against the Yankees now. Do I put Fernandez on the disabled list? He's out for 2 weeks. I think we do. What I'm going to do, I'm going to place him on the 15-day disabled list. Now, Jake Thompson, I could conceivably give him a crack at the big time. Just for now, just to give him some experience. Because he's basically ready next year, I think. He's definitely getting a September call-up. So let's bring Jake Thompson in now to cover while Fernandez is out. Oh, I should say, I didn't actually mention this. Yelich actually got the batter of the month for April. I should say that. Where is it? There you go. He got the batter of the month. Unsurprisingly, he did go 431. So he did very well there. So, yeah, losing Fernandez, that's so disappointing, isn't it? But we got rid of Dan Hara, and thank God for that. And hopefully that'll shore us up a little bit. Let's go back to our schedule, if I can even find it. Where's Miami's schedule? There you go. So we're against Philly. Got to get a win now. There you go. So we've got Detweiler and Amaya have signed. Now Detweiler, he's in AAA. I might keep him here. Is Amaya? Yeah, Amaya's down in the rookie league. That's where I wanted him. So if we can go back to where we were before, hopefully we can pick up a few wins. But we're not going to do it. That's 8 losses in a row. 9 losses in a row. So Nori getting upset. And I'm not surprised because I'm upset because we keep losing here. We've just been swept by the Phillies. Finally picked up a win. Thank goodness. And we've got a trade proposal from Philadelphia. That's embarrassing. So they want to send us Derek Dietrich back, who has got terrible discipline. How's he doing this year? After we got rid of him, he batted 91 for us last year. And then he played basically every game, more or less, for the Phillies. Went 287, and this year he's going 307. He's a second baseman, which is what we need. And they want Jeremiah Burks. Our head scout doesn't rate him at all. And Giancarlo Stanton. Yeah, no thanks. I'll just reject that one outright there. The draft I'm not going to go into in this episode because it's going to be a long episode anyway. That'll be in next month's episode, June. But some of the bigger names there, we've got a right fielder, Seth Beer. He does look very good, doesn't he? I mean, I don't think we're going to be getting him, unfortunately. But let's go to the waiver wire, see if anyone's available. No one. That was a waste of time, wasn't it? Let's send out the rest of the week. We got 9 and 15. We're just playing so poorly. What is happening to us? Corey Rasmus on the relievers, on the waiver wire. He's not worthy of a call-up. This guy's getting a bit of a hit streak happening for Detroit. Don't really care, do we? And we just keep losing. What is happening to us? We started off so well, and now we're just falling away. We've lost Jose Iglesias for 2 weeks. So that's actually not too bad for us because we've lost Iglesias. So I'll throw him on the disabled list for 2 weeks. And what we will do is we will call up Heckavaria, who's probably not really deserving of a call-up. But can we please start winning some games? 9 and 17, 9 and 18 now. We're going to have to start making some changes, aren't we? This is going to be a dreadful month. I mean, we're 6 games back already. We weren't even that far back last year. What is happening to us? So, Fernandez is ready to come back. Now, how did Jake Thompson get on for the year? He's only in a relief role. We made 3 starts, and he's done quite well. But I'm not going to keep him up here because he's not really ready. So he can go back down into AAA. Fernandez comes back in, of course. We lost Jordani Valdespin early, but he's not ready to come back. I don't think he's going to be pushing anyone out of any spots in the lineup. As we're starting to get a few hits. Yelich is still leading the batting average, which is pretty cool. And now we've lost Kosar, and he's out for 4 or 5 months. So that's another big blow, because he's one of our good players. He's He's pitching, I should say, 268, and we've lost him. We're just getting injuries all over the shop. So he's out on the 60-day disabled list. So maybe Thompson can come back in. See, they put Brad Hand back in there. He's not a starting pitcher, is he? I don't want him as a starting pitcher. I want Ivan Nova, not that he's doing much better. So what I'll do is, who do we bring up? See, Adam Conley is quite good too. Tom Cole has got a bit of experience. Jake Thompson's going to have to come in, isn't he? And we've lost Kosar for 4 or 5 months. That's a real blow. This could be a another long year, I think, because I don't think it's another one. Yeah, Martin Prado's lost his role in the lineup. I'm not bothered, buddy, because you're awful. You're costing us a lot of money. And we just can't seem to do anything. Stolen bases, we've got a couple of guys there. We've got Gordon and Revere there. Yelich is still leading the batting average, surprisingly. And, you know, we're getting on here. Polanco, he went 5 for 6. Was that against us, was it? Yeah, it was. Of course it was. Stanton, I should say. Stanton got batter of the week, I believe. Yeah, 464 average. 14 RBIs, 6 home runs. So he did come hot in the end, which is good. But hopefully that's might be a little bit too late there, as we did beat the Braves. We drew the series with Cincinnati, and we did beat the Pirates. Now Milwaukee, I don't think Milwaukee are doing very well this year, are they? Where's Milwaukee? Yeah, 15-22, so they're a bit worse than us. What are we doing wrong? Where are we going wrong? Bullpen ERA and our starters ERA. So our ERA is appalling. I'm so disappointed about that, because we did so well, I think, with our signings, and we've just got nothing. Marlon Bird's the only guy on the waiver wire. I shouldn't have gone draft for. I don't know why I clicked on that. Oh, this is frustrating, isn't it? Just when we were expected to go 90 wins this year. Not a chance that's going to happen. Iglesias is ready to come back. So how did Hechavarria go? Did he actually play for us at all? Hechavarria made 8 starts, batting .281. Danny Santana, 313. Hechavarria, I don't think we can call him back, can we? I don't think we can send him back. Disabled list. How did he go? He went 333. So Hechavarria, he can he go back, or does he have to put him into AAA? Yeah, okay, he can. That's all right. Iglesias comes back on. So let's finish out the month of May. Oh, this is so disappointing. Just when you think you're doing so well, and we're just languishing in 5th. And now we've lost Yelich for 4 weeks. Torn ligament in his thumb. I mean, this year just keeps getting better, doesn't it? Rightio, you go onto the disabled list. Out for 4 weeks. You can go on the 15-day, can't he? Oh, man. So, Nori Aoki will certainly fill in that position. Do we have anyone else that's worthy of a call-up? Hechavarria. Actually, you know what? I'm going to put Hechavarria back in there, because he might be able to do something. Anyone on the waiver wire? Third baseman, Cantu. Nah, he's doing quite well. He's batting .361, ops of .939. Third baseman. But we have third baseman, don't we? Johnny Gomes for Baltimore? No. So we're going to finish out the month here with 50 million injuries and not many wins to show for it, as we're 8.5 games back from New York. Vouderspin's ready to come back. D. Gordon to Vouderspin, you can go down to AAA. Nope. Not yet, he can't. We've got to waive and designate. Do you want to remove him from waivers if claimed? No, if he goes, he goes. He's not really that great, is he? And this is going to be another disappointing month. We're going to finish this one out here. Doesn't look like we're even going to get a win, does it? And now we've lost Federowicz for 3 days. That's not too bad. And we did beat Atlanta. Finish out the month. There's only 1 game in it now on Tuesday the 31st. So to finish out the month of May, we're 19-28, 10 games back. We're actually in a worse position than we were last year, so I am really fantastic at this game. Have a quick look at the pitching. So our bullpen's been smashed to pieces. We lost Kosar, we lost Fernandez for a little bit. Fernandez has dropped right off. He's 5.36 ERA. I don't know what he's doing wrong. Henderson Alvarez, Sam Dyson's not doing it. Brad Hand seems to have calmed down a little bit. They're determined to keep him in the starting position just because he's our only lefty. Jake Thompson's actually come up, and he's made a couple of starts now. So I tell a lie, he's only made one start, 5.25 ERA, and that was in that first game. There you go. Look, that last game he played when he got the win. So I've called him up early, and perhaps I shouldn't really have done that. Claiborne, he's not doing great. Brian Morris is way out. Ivan Nova, 4.30. Joe Ortiz has come in. He hasn't done very much. Tanner Shepard is the lone standout. Dale Taylor's not doing too badly either. In fact, they're both our best pitchers. In terms of the lineup, I mean, look, everyone's right down again. And Stanton's come into a bit of a hot streak. Ben Revere's doing very well. Nori Aoki, thankfully, the loss of Yelich hasn't cost us too badly because Aoki's doing very, very well. Danny Santana's made 17 starts, batting 325. Hecavarri's come up. He's done all right, especially after starting so poorly. Mark Reynolds has seemingly dropped off the face of the earth. He's gone down to 228 after starting the year so well. Martin Prado, 267. He might even be... I should really try and force him to play ahead of Reynolds, shouldn't I? Iglesias, 274. D. Gordon, 266. CJ Cron's cooled right off as well. And Schwarber's batting around the 250 mark. So, a disappointing month, really. And hopefully, June can be slightly better. Of course, June is the player draft. 6 days in, and we'll have to see who we can get. Until next time, I'll see you later.